Namaste to all the viewers. A warm welcome to this national webinar series on Yoga Ramayana Vishwakosha history. Continuing our series with Professor A.N. Pandeyji, in today's session, he'll be speaking about Siya Ram Tattva in Narayana Upanishad and Rama Darbar.
Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Pranam to Pujya Guruji, Sri Nagendra Ji, Dr. H.R. Nagendra Guruji. Pranam to all the friends of Vyasa and also my humble pranam to the viewers. Last episode, we have seen that Siya and Ram, the two fundamental tattva, take care of the creation of all the objects, activating two more tattvas, and that way four tattvas along with Siya and Ram, total four tattvas, including Siya and Ram, are the major ingredients, or we can say the tattvas or particles for as a building block of the universe, of the object of the universe. That we have seen, and that was examined with the help of micro-universe and with the macro-universe. Macro was for the scientist, and micro, human body, was for the rishi. And there also we have seen the placement of Siya and Ram, as well as the associated tattva of prana and jivatma. So this already we have examined in the first episode. This one we are going to examine with the help of other like Upanishad or Bhagavad Gita. In this connection, Narayan Upanishad plays a very vital role or important role. And Narayan Upanishad says that when Adi Narayan wanted to become many, from Eko Hamba Bhavantu, he appeared, he projected himself as Akasa and Prana. Akasa consists of two tattvas, which is equivalent to the tattva of Siya and Ram, that we'll see, and Prana consists of energy and power of Jivatma. So that way, Adi Narayan has emerged as Akasa and Prana, and Akasa resembles with the Siya and Ram, and Prana resembles with Akasa resembles with Siya and Ram, and Prana resembles with the Prana and Jivatma. This what we have taken is the emergence of Adi Narayan at the time of Big Bang, or at the time of once he wanted to have the creation. Big Bang is a term by the scientists, but we also consider in the same that time there was a very great roaring sound at the time of once Paramatma wanted to become many. Now, this concept of Adi Narayan or this Upanishad indirectly endorsed, and that way it is shown in the slide that Adi Narayan emergence as Akasa and Prana indicates that or it endorses the viability or validity of Siya and Ram, as well as associate tattvas. For this, Swami Vivekananda took this aspect, Akasha and Prana, and the same thing had been taken even to the Western world during his tour. Before Swami Vivekananda will try to see that how the fundamental tattva of Siya and Ram is visible in the Ram Darbar temple. Any temple of Rama, you find the four idols. Prabhu Sri Rama himself, second Mother Janaki, third Sri Lakshmana, and fourth Sri Hanumanji. This had got very scientific meaning. The Ram temple, you will not find the fifth idols or less than four idols. The reason behind it, the same, these four tattvas, these four Ishwaras are responsible for all the creation. Sri Rama and Mother Janaki resembles with Siya and Ram, and Hanumanji resembles with the Urja, energy, and Lakshmana emerges as Jivatma. So Lakshmana and Hanumanji become the prana aspects, as well as Mother Janaki and Rama is in the Akasha, resembles with the Akasha aspect. This is very well known, or this has been observed in any Rama temple, and this kind of concept was taken up by Swami Vivekananda when he was in the tour of Western world. And we all know that 19th century was the sort of era of religious Pandit, religious head, priest, and as well as Swami. So they have organized one World Parliament of Religion to discuss the various aspects of different religions and to finalize their utility. In that connection, Swamiji had also attended one of the monks from, he was there in that session. But he became so popular, not only among the priests or among the religious people, but he became very popular among the scientists also. It seems the scientists, namely Tesla, was very prominent, and Tesla used to come, other scientists like Kelvin or Mixie, all they used to attend to his talks. And they used to discuss with him about how to approach the scientific aspect of scientific research. So in the scientific research, it seems Tesla, scientist Tesla, was so much impressed by Swamiji, he used to leave his duty in the laboratory, and he used to come before the starting of Swamiji lecture, and he used to listen to him, and then after listening to him, he used to go for not memorizing, but for introspection of the same whatever he heard. So that way he was trying hard, but Swamiji used to tell them, especially to the scientists that work on Akasha and Prana, same term, whatever we have seen in the Narayan Upanishad. Why Swamiji was giving the emphasis on the two terms? You see, because these are the two fundamental domains by which science can emerge, or science has emerged. That we'll see when we go to the topic of the science. But during Swamiji visit time, they have not got the point, or they have not explored these 2 points. And later on in 20th century, when Einstein has given the general theory of relativity, and afterwards there was a concept given by quantum mechanics and quantum field theory. So in that process, they found the same two domains of major domains in the whole universe that what Swamiji used to call Akasha and Prana. They have termed in the name of quark and lepton. That we'll see when we are going to the scientific domain or scientific topic. Till now, what we understood that Siya Ram is the fundamental tattva or particles of the universe, which brings the associated particles required like prana and jivatma, and by that four particles, the whole universe, object of the universe is being constructed, or being fabricated. They are the fabrics, all four particles are the fabrics of any object. Now, let us start reviewing the Upanishad, Narayan Upanishad. Why Narayan Upanishad is so important? What are the positive effects it is going to give to the common people or even to the intellectuals and to the scientists or sadhaka? In Narayan Upanishad, as we have taken to analyze our two words or two tattvas, Siya and Ram, this Narayan Upanishad not only gives the procedure to review, to know the facts and figures related to the absolute and its manifestation, but it gives us a better way of revealing ourselves or progressing ourselves. For instance, its mantra, there is a formula in the Narayan Upanishad, and that formula is Om Namo Narayana. This formula, Om Namo Narayana, is very, very effective for changing the personality of the common people, or changing the knowledge, ability, or sort of improving further higher plane or higher domains for the intellectuals and the scientists, as well as for a sadhaka who is in search of spirituality or who is in search of absolute or God. So this Narayan formula, Narayan Upanishad's formula, like Om Namo Narayana, has got total 8 syllables. Om is 1 syllable, Namo has got 2 syllables, Narayana has got 5 syllables, the total 8 syllables. What does it mean? It means that whatever we have seen, 8 nuclei in the whole universe, or even in the human body, those nuclei get a vibrant effect or get a sort of activating effect with the help of this mantra Om Namo Narayana, because the mantra has got 8 levels, and the whole universe also has got the 8 windows, 8 nuclei, and all the 8 nuclei will get activated, get transformed into the better aspects or better with the better properties. This way, the formula what were given as a mantra in Narayan Upanishad help the individual, whether he is a common man, common person, or intellectual, or scientist, or even sadhaka. So all the way, and this can be realized within by having the japa or having the very musical chanting of this in a very systematic way, in very perfect way, then we can see the result within few days of the effect of this mantra. So Narayan Upanishad, if you go in depth of that, it is a Upanishad. It has come out from the Atharvaveda, and it stands very high rank in the 108 Upanishads, which are available even today. And this gives the procedure of manifestation of the absolute, as well as the procedure how to evolve whatever way, wherever we are, or whatever way we want to evolve. Suppose somebody is only in materialistic way, they can also make use of the same. Somebody who are interested in getting evolved in higher plane, or going to the absolute, or reaching have the Brahman to achieve the Brahmanhood, all can get the help of this very formula. So Narayan Upanishad not only gives a sort of procedural aspects of manifestation in evolution, but it also gives a proper way of improving oneself by utilizing its formula or mantra. This was understood by Swami Vivekananda very thoroughly. And because of that, when he was in the States or in a European country tour, he used to recall the scientists, as we have learned already, that he used to recall the scientists of that time, and the scientists, especially Tesla, was very much impressed by the speech or by the versions of Swamiji. So Tesla used to pay more attention, and Tesla of that time, he had evolved AC current and all, so many other good scientific, technological development he has done. Having known to this clearly, having known to this Narayan Upanishad and the essence behind that, Swamiji used to tell them, work on Akasa and Prana. And that these two domains can only provide the scientist or any person a clear-cut concept for how one can understand the process, or how one can understand the mystery of the universe. So that was the vision of Swamiji, and that's why he used to give the much emphasis on Akasa and Prana. That time, scientists could not got fully impact of these two words. But later on, by default or by experimentation, they found the same thing, same Akasa equivalent terms, or a sort of a domain, and Prana equivalent terms or domain, and that they have established as a Quark and lepton. Quark stands for Akasa Tattva, lepton stands for Prana Tattva. That we will see when we will discuss the scientific aspects for the endorsement of Siya and Ram. So these two ways we can have a better concept, and utility of the mantra Om Namo Narayana, along with the 8 nuclei of the universe. We can test ourselves anytime, any moment, wherever we are. For example, people, they are either weak in animal instinct domain, animal instinct point, or weak maybe in the form of urges, some of the internal and instant urge. Then they may be weak in rationality, someone may be weak in courage, someone may be weak in confidence, some may lag behind about creativity, some may lag behind the getting cosmic intuition, and most of us are certainly lagging behind getting cosmic intuition as well as getting the realization of self. So all the persons, that 8 domains, what we have mentioned here, what 8 points, 8 nuclei of the universe, resembles with the 8 points of what we have discussed right now, namely animal instinct from lower end I'm telling, from 8 onwards. So animal instinct, second one is urge, third one is rationality, fourth is courage, fifth is confidence, sixth one is intuition, cosmic intuition, creativity, and then seventh is cosmic intuition, and eighth is self-realization. So we lack somehow or other, some point or other. So that those points can be concentrated, can be realized, can be introspected ourselves, and with the help of this Narayana mantra, we can see the improvement of those points. This is because why I'm putting the emphasis here. This is because we have seen by the MOU concept of universe. Means we have given the model of the universe, we have already evolved the model of the universe. And that model is showing 8 nuclei, and we have the points of where we are weak, where we can be weak. 8 points which is very systematically arranged in our whole body, and applying the same mantra, how we can get improved, that anyone can test. These 8 nuclei or points in the universe or in human body has been evolved, but it has got the blessing from Yoga Chudamani Upanishad also. Yoga Chudamani Upanishad states that when in the Yoga Chudamani Upanishad, when we go through the window concept, window is nothing but a nuclei concept of what we have discussed. There it is well known, it is very well mentioned that how these weaker bindu, they call it bindu. Bindu means point or nucleus. So how those points can be improved, can be clear. And we have seen among those points, Siya and Ram stands at 4th and 2nd point in that the main figure or main nuclei arrangement of the universe, micro-universe as well as in micro, means macrocosm as well as in microcosm. So this way we can have the better concept, and we can further move on. Now we'll conclude this session. We have what we have understood in this episode, that words like Siya Ram Mai Sab Jag Jani Karahu Pranam Jori Jugpani, where Siya and Ram are the 2 tattva, and they are the only tattva in the whole universe, which brings another 2 tattva because of influence of Mother Janaki, and altogether 4 tattva makes the whole universe in 3-dimensional form. That we have understood till now in this episode. And the same Siya Ram gets a very good endorsement from the Narayan Tattva, Narayan Upanishad, where Narayan emerges from single one, from as a Paramatma. From there he emerges, or he has projected himself as a 2 tattva like Akasa and Prana, and the 2 tattva of Akasa and Prana also support the Siya Ram and associated tattva. In this connection, Swamiji was well versed in all the Upanishads and the concepts. We have also seen that Ram Darbar concept fully supports the 4 tattvas of the universe, because any Rama temple we see the only 4 idols. So that way, Ram Darbar also give the full support of Siya and Ram concept, which are the essential and the only tattva available in the universe to initiate the creation. So like that, we have seen all through the slides and all the concepts. Here, very important fact is that Swami Vivekananda had taken up these two words, or these two tattvas, or these two domains like Akasa and Prana in the Western world, and he used to insist the scientists of the Western world that please work on Akasa and Prana to get your concept fully evolved. And later on, of course, the scientists also put work on the same fashion, and they got luckily same two terms equivalent to Akasa and Prana. Swamiji was knowing the intelligent aspect of Western world. That's why he gave a call, or he to say that the best of the West and the best of the East should be brought together for the development of human society. What he was meaning, best of the West is modern science, and best of the East is spirituality and yoga. They both should be brought on a common platform, and that common platform will work for supporting each other concepts, so that they can get rid of the whatever missing links are there. In that, taking that concept of the common platform concept of Swamiji, Vyasa is trying hard, and Swamiji concept as the best of the West as well as the best of the East are being brought together in Vyasa, and in this fashion Vyasa is growing. Let us conclude this. Next video we'll see that how Siya and Ram is getting endorsed by the Bhagavad Gita, and how these two terms are getting endorsed by the scientific achievement, which is known as a standard particle model, or even quantum field theory. Thank you.
Grateful thanks to Professor A.N. Pandeyji for his beautiful talk on Siya Ram Tattva in Narayana Upanishad and Rama Darbar. Tomorrow with another topic we'll be back. Namaste.